What's it like being an employment lawyer in the AI era?
Yeah, good question. And always keeping you on your toes too. So my background, I am a attorney licensed in Florida, Ohio, California, and New York. For the past 14 years, my experience has been employment litigation matters representing employees and employers, state and federal court, and arbitration through litigation matters having to do with anything in the workplace. Discrimination, harassment, retaliation, whistleblower, wage and hour issues, and all of that. So that's been my background. And then over the past 3 or so years, I've really focused my practice to doing more advice and counsel away from litigation matters, working on workplace investigations, workplace advice and counsel for individuals in the entertainment industry, and then also fine-tuning my experience with AI integration. And so that's been something that I've been developing over the past 3 years. I started off on this journey, not nearly as long as Pam, as you've been there, but it feels like it's been a long time, at least from a legal perspective. Law kind of catches up slower than a lot of other industries. And so in that capacity, there weren't a ton of lawyers out there working on AI integration, and especially kind of forward thinking about how that's going to impact the workplace. I started researching this issue and kind of trying to get ahead as a forward thinking lawyer, published an article in the ABA newsletter, the American Bar Association labor and employment newsletter, on AI and kind of what we could look to in the future. That was, I think, in 2022. A couple months later, ChatGPT made its appearance into the world of the public, and then everything changed. And from then on, I've been having the opportunity to speak and write on AI integration and kind of looking at the development of trends of legislation that we're seeing, and the proliferation of like AI use in the workplace and kind of how that interplays with issues of confidentiality, for trade secrets, for proprietary information, for employee information, privacy, and just tools that are available for lawyers and business owners and executives and HR alike, and kind of understanding how those tools can be integrated in a way that's not only ethical, but also in line with current existing laws, like discrimination laws, identifying the fact of, potential for discriminatory impact of algorithms in the workplace when they're making workplace decisions. So all that fun stuff. So that's kind of my experience and current job in a nutshell.
So has AI caused your some of the things that you're doing to change? And if so, like give me an example.
Sure. So as far as what I've been doing, because my focus has been so much considering AI integration, now I've been looking more at workplace advice and counsel from a technology perspective, from a data perspective. So before, I was more single focused on, just regulations from the Title VII or from Age Discrimination Employment Act as it relates to just your normal workplace practices, hiring, firing, but not using technology or or those decisions being augmented or supported by technology. Now that we have this opportunity for all these AI tools that are available in the workplace, plus also tools that can make your workplace more efficient, but they're developed or using Gen AI, it has a whole new meaning to, how are we counseling our clients on confidentiality and confidential agreements, and training your workforce to understand, what are the implications of using those tools? What tools are you going to allow in the workplace? And so it's really a balancing act between compliance with current and future legislation, and also with, wanting to have a more efficient business practice as well, and taking advantage of the tools that are available for the workplace in a way that's going to be legally sufficient and also ethically minded.